everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I just have a really quick project I want to share with you guys. This is a notepad. It's a grid style notepad, and when I first got it, it looked like this. So it had this like gray cover thing on it. So this is our it's my family one I use for our household, and I'm just a big grid paper kind of person. I like it better than lined paper, and so when I found these, I've been looking for grid paper for a while, and one that I really liked, a notepad that I really liked, and I found this one, and when I got it, it looked like this, and I thought, oh, I'll just tear this front piece off. And this is my business one, so I have my to-do lists, and I have my list for my holiday catalog, like what I'm going to purchase. And so then I was thinking, right before I ripped it off, I thought, oh, it would be so cute to cover, because I just love covering stuff. And so this is what I did for our family one. I wanted them to be different. Lots of times these are both with me. And so I thought, oh, I really want them to be a little bit different from each other. I don't want to do them the same. And so for my family one, I used this Eastern Elegance paper line. And I have to say that I don't know if I ever would have purchased this just out of looking at it in the catalog. I had purchased this for a paper share that I have going on. And when I got it and looked at it, I thought, ooh, I actually really kind of like this. And it coordinates with Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Smoky Slate, and Whisper White. And so I decided to go ahead and use this, the Coastal Cabana design, and then I did the yellow, which is the Crushed Curry. And when I was looking at it, I thought that it coordinated really well with my Midnight core kit, my Project Life Midnight core kit. And so I pulled a couple 3x4 cards out and was just looking at it, and it coordinated really well. And so I stuck that on there, and I think I might stamp the date, like the year 2013 right here. I'm not sure yet. So I went ahead and covered this one, and I love it. So now I thought I would show you guys how I covered this one. I thought I would do for you guys. I'm sorry, I keep saying I'm gonna have to get used to doing videos again. It's been a while since I've done videos, and I'm feeling like nervous, like when I first started doing videos. This is the I Am Me paper, and it coordinates with Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Pool Party, Real Red, So Saffron, and Whisper White. And I really love this design. So I thought about doing this on the front. I'm going to do it exactly the same as I did this other one. So I felt like when I folded it up, I felt like if there was a piece that just ran all the way across, that it wouldn't fold up very well. Okay, so the first thing I did is I just took my piece. I'm going to go with polka dots. And I just measured it by doing this, and then I did something really fancy. I just creased it. And I did that on the top and the bottom. And that gave me about what I thought would work. I really like the Stampin' Up! Trimmer because it has this piece in it. Let me just show you. So it has this piece in the trimmer, and it has a crease in it, and the blade actually slides in this crease, so you get a really straight cut. And before, all the trimmers I've ever had, I've always had quite a problem feeling like I got my cuts nice and straight. So with the trimmer, having this piece in here, it makes it really easy for my blade to not only stay straight, but then also when I'm cutting, I can line up where I want it cut right with that line, and then I don't end up getting off slightly. if I'm eyeballing something like this, which oftentimes I just eyeball stuff. I'm not great at measuring. So the next thing I did is I just want this to go all the way to the bottom. So I turn it upside down, okay, and I'm going to take my ATG gun and I'm going to run adhesive all over this. So then what I do is I tuck it under this black piece, okay, it's really easy just to tuck it up a tiny bit. And then I see how I have this folded, and then I just go ahead and follow the edges down a little bit at a time. And that is going to allow me to get this on here really, really straight. Okay, so my secret weapon, if you followed my blog very long or my YouTube channel, you know that I use packing tape for everything. So I just get it like this, and I really do use it for everything. So I'm going to take a little bit of it. I'm trying to measure to get it the exact length. And then I'm very carefully... I'm overlapping it a little bit onto the pattern paper and then over this black part up top. Now, if you wanted, you could cover it. I like it black. I like the way it looks. And then also, I just feel like this is the best because I use these a lot, and so I feel like this is the best way for it not to the wear and tear of it to work with the covering it of the paper with the paper. So it's probably going to be a very long video. I'm realizing there's a lot of steps involved. Okay. I'll trim these ends off, but I'm going to wait to do that. I'm just going to get on to the next step. I'm just making sure there's a good crease there, so this way when I open up, you can see that it's not going to tear, okay? So the next thing I do is I'm going to use a piece of this pattern paper. And I want like a 3-inch strip. So I'm going to do it about 3.5 inches because I'm going to use a punch on it. Oh, that's going to be too much. 3 inches I think will be fine. I'm not good at judging. Okay. That's good. And then... again, I'm just creasing it. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim it like this. And I want to take my scalloped edge border there, and I'm going to give this a border on the bottom. Here's this piece. And then I'm going to use this really fun ribbon. And this is 1-inch chevron ribbon. And it's the perfect size larger ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece, and then I have another piece. Oh, that's the wrong color. I wonder where I got that color. Okay. All right. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. I ran out of ATG adhesive, so it'll be fine to use my snail for this. And then what I'm going to do is I'll zoom in for this part just so you guys can see. So you can see where the tape ends. And what I'm going to do is put that right below the tape portion. That way it will still fold up nicely, but right where that tape is. And then this piece is going to go down like this, but I'm going to add a bow to it. You guys know I always do that. And I'm just going to do the cheater method. I'm going to have to stop and refill my ATG gun. Because that's what I want to use to adhere this on. So now this piece is gonna go right up here like this, so I'll be right back. Okay, so how I attach my ribbon is I just use my ATG gun right on the ribbon, and it takes a little bit for it to get started sometimes, but once it does, it'll stick right to that ribbon, and then I try to go right over where I've tied the bow, because that is going to help that stay tied. So now once I've done that, I can just go ahead and put that right on there. And I got enough on this side, but I don't think I got exactly enough on this side. So, oh, almost. So I'll just add a little bit more right there. And that's perfect. And then I can snip this off. I like to cut my bows flat across instead of at an angle. And with this kind of ribbon that has such a large design on it, I think that it works best. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is just sear the end of the ribbon with a lighter. And this will help it not shred. Okay, so I took this stamp set. This is the Timeless Talk stamp set, and I used this telephone and stamped it. Oh my gosh, I just love it. It is adorable. And then I used this stamp set. This is For You, and I used this Hello and stamped it right above the phone, and I just stamped that on Whisper White. This is a 3 by 3 square, and then the blue is just a piece from the I Am Me paper, and I did it 3.5 by 3.5, and then I took this cute little arrow clip and stuck it under there, used my red writer marker and did some dash lines, and then I'm taking a Calypso Coral button with some Calypso Coral Baker's Twine, and I'm going to put that right in the corner just like that. And then I think I would use dimensionals, and I'm going to put it right in the middle, maybe up like that. And that's going to be my work binder, my work notepad. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was probably longer than most of my videos, but I wanted to show you guys how I did that. So this was my work binder, and then this is my family one. So thank you guys so much for coming by, and I will talk to you again soon.